because I watched Tyler one as well. It's the most interesting to me because he's a League of Legends player, first time. That's very interesting. And he says it all the time. So my question is World of Warcraft hardcore actually hard?
Is he questioning it because it is easy
He
for him?
said he said all the time, guys, it's so easy. The game is so easy. You only have to walk. You only have to make your eyes open and walk through the world. The game is so easy.
Good impression. Yeah, could be potential that maybe League of Legend player are the better ones playing this kind of thing and thinking, that's easy. I don't have to think so much and look for a skill to hit me that and this. So, yeah. And also, like, I think for us as a retail player, we are, like, used to think everything is easy. Yeah, let's pull the whole raid. Let's pull everything. And then you pull and think, holy shit, that's not working here. And then you die. And then you think, oh, that's hard. And then you try with 3 mobs and you die. And you think, what the hell? Then you fight only one. And then you think, that was a hard fight. And so I think if you're used to the retail servers, then it is hard. But maybe for someone who is playing it first time, it is just normal. You will try, you think, okay, I cannot do more than once or two, and then you get, used to it, right?
Yeah, I think it is hard, but it's only hard because you have to focus all the time. You cannot go too crazy because then you lose your all your progression. So yeah, you have to be focused, and that's the thing. You have to be focused for a long time. That's the only thing. Tyler One says World of Warcraft is a walking simulator because you only walk, which is true. You walk a lot, but yeah, he says that is the difficult part of the game. You walk. If you scratch out all the walking parts, then the game is very easy. But you have to walk a lot.
I have to watch more videos from Tyler One, I think.
He's the funniest guy ever, man. I want to hear your opinion for that as well. What makes World of Warcraft hardcore appealing in general, even for retail players like Stefan?
I think it is really the role play feature, because if you watch these kind of videos and like if I play World of Warcraft Classic, it is for myself too slow. And maybe also too hard because I know like what I have to spend and focus to play the game. Because you see like one little mistake and your character is gone. And for example, like what's his name? He was AFK in a dungeon. And he was not on follow, and then he was pulling a lot of mobs into the dungeon, and like 3 people died. I think what makes it popular is really the roleplay feature, like people talking like orcs, talking like undead. Or for example, there was one undead who had no mouth anymore, and then he was like talking like, I can't up my mouth. Like this kind of thing. It is so funny. And with the proximity chat, when you go away, you hear like you walk and you hear like people talking. It is like really like MMO now. Like if you compare it to retail has doesn't to do with an MMO RPG actually, because like there's not much role play going in the game really. Yeah.
Retail feels dead. When you compare it to that, retail feels dead also through the layering. When I walk through the world in retail, outside, not in the main city, but outside, I rarely see players. I see maybe 1, maybe 2 players, but I don't see any players in the world at all. Classic, different story.
Yeah. And I think like that's the most important thing in the end. Content is, or like the game itself is not important anymore, because it is then important about the connection, the people inside the game, and you have just a nice experience like watching someone is going into the arena and fighting for his life, and everybody is like celebrating it. It's so funny, like you will only have a great time, and that's the point. Yeah.
Yeah, and the thrill through you only have one life with the character, I think that makes it so special as well. I mean, when you're in the arena and you know you will die, but there's this tiny chance, the emotions are high. It's that's the cool thing.
And then a 60 is coming, killing everything.
That's how it goes with cheaters.